Hi everyone, I'm here with my dear sister, Taya Rogers,
Hi.
and we're having a holiday session
Yes,
because it's getting close to the
yes, it
holidays.
is.
So we've known each other for so long,
Mhm.
had so many holidays. Um, do you feel as we move along, like holidays have become more gimmicky in a sense?
Yes, I definitely do. I think there's also an interesting transition when you go from like spending the holidays with your family as a child and a kid to like that phase in between before you start your own family where it's like you're hanging out with friends in college or like I don't know, like the holidays kind of change definition for you for a while. And then I'm in like another phase now where I'm like, now that we have a daughter and I'm about to have my second kid, it's like, you know, I'm now looking back again, like, okay, what holiday traditions can I instill in our family? And can we start as like our own little family unit? And so I'm sort of like, I went through the gimmicky, like, this is just you're going through the motions because it's Christmas and you're supposed to do this and that and whatever. And then now I'm back to like, okay, how do I get down to like the core memories of Christmas, like the fun, the warm, the like building,
Yeah.
yeah, building the memories and stuff, sort
Well,
of
I
Christmas.
think like even though there are the gimmicky elements to it, but like for me, because I spent holidays with you, like Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
um, there's the heart of it. And then when I say gimmicky and my opinions on it, thoughts on it is as we move along, it's like, it's about like, going to the malls and like, they have all these elements of, whether
Yeah.
it's Thanksgiving or Halloween or Christmas,
Hmm.
it becomes really gimmicky. I think I mean,
And like very consumer driven. Yeah.
exactly. And then I think it slowly drives away from the core of what it's meant to be.
Yeah. I
Um,
agree. It's yeah, it's definitely, done that. And I don't know if it's like that's just something that we see more now as an adult because like our perspective
that's
has
what
changed.
that's what I'm trying to
Maybe it's
figure
always
out
been like
too.
that. Maybe our parents were like,
Exactly.
oh God, here we go again with
Yeah.
Christmas and you know. But I also think back to like when I was younger, the things that my parents did, like that we did as a family, and like what made Christmas special to me or like things that I want to do with my kids now and like kind of ways to avoid honestly to like avoid the malls and stuff, not just for like shopping and stuff. I mean, you should always shop small. I'm a big advocate for like shopping small and like, like small like family run businesses or like female run businesses and stuff. I think shopping small is always the way to go. But it's also just like, I feel like the gimmicky part of Christmas can really like kind of suck the joy out of it for you.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I do feel like social media is a culprit.
Oh yeah.
As time moves on, generation passes
Hmm.
to the next generation, because you see a lot of people getting together, but it's like, where who's wearing it the best,
Yeah.
who's making the bigger dinner parties.
I had Christmas tree envy last year. I've never had Christmas tree envy. I was like, this is something new for me. Like, why am I suddenly insecure about
That is
my
true.
Christmas tree? Like, that's horrible that I have like Christmas tree envy. Like, what is that?
That's
Like,
what
I'm
I'm trying to
guarantee our
say.
parents never experienced
Exactly.
that.
I remember our first Christmas tree, and my parents having immigrated to the US, Christmas was not a huge part
Yeah.
of like of their upbringing, but they wanted to pass it on to myself and my brother.
Mhm.
So they got like a plant in the backyard.
They
It
tried.
was like a plant.
They're like, it's a tree and it's
Well,
Christmas. It's a
but
Christmas
no, but the
tree.
whole point is like I still have pictures of it. I'll try
Yeah.
to find it, but
But that and think how memorable that is for you
exactly.
though.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I
trying to
mean?
say.
It's like endearing now.
It's when I look back at that and it's like going back to your Christmas tree envy and same here. It's like you see bigger trees
Yeah.
and beautiful trees and tons of ornaments. And then
Yeah.
I look back at my plant and
Yeah.
then we actually made our own paper
Oh
ornaments.
yeah, we used to do that every year
You
too.
did
Yeah,
that too,
linking
right?
the paper and stuff,
Yeah, you
like
linked the
spilling popcorn
yeah.
and things. And like these are things that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to do this with my kids, right? And it's funny because I was literally thinking about this 2 days ago because we put our tree up. We haven't finished decorating it yet, but the tree is up, even though it's like November or something. We're still in
We didn't
November.
hear that, by the
I
way.
don't normally put it up this early. Just want to put this out there. It's usually more like closer to Thanksgiving, but I'm also like getting really, really close to being 9 months pregnant and just will not have the energy for the time. But my point is, I was thinking about how there are people that you could hire now, like party planners, but they come in and they decorate for your house for Christmas. And they will literally, like, you tell them the theme you want your tree, they source everything, they come and they set up these beautiful Christmas trees, like you live in a hotel or something, but it's your home. But I was thinking, like, but what's the fun in that? Like, I love the actual, like, pulling out all the ornaments and looking at, like, oh my God, remember when we got this one? Or like, oh, this is the one for Mila's first Christmas. Or like, I don't know. Like, I love the actual act of putting up the tree.
And it's not just a tree, it's also the food, because now you have like catering of the food. You don't have to make your own food.
Yeah.
Everything comes like,
Although to be fair, that's what I'm gonna have to do for Christmas. I'm phoning it in because I'm due Christmas week. And I literally just sat down with like Mika and his brother and stuff the other day and was like, by the way, guys, I will not be cooking Christmas dinner this year. We will be ordering it in. And they were like, what? I was like, I am sorry, but I might be on a bed delivering a child. Like, I might be delivering a turkey.
Well, if you trust me, I can come over, and I have like Mila as like a little helper, because Mila, she now cooks.
Yeah, we do fish pretty regularly. She makes hamburgers. I don't know where she learned about the hamburgers because she's never had one. And
really?
Yeah, I was like, how did you know how to do this? What do you?
And she knows how to make that
burgers when I'm not around. No. But yeah, so I do, like I would generally never phone it in. Like I would never dream of ordering my Christmas meal, right?
You have a good excuse.
Yeah, but even like there have been years in the past where Mika's like, should we just go somewhere for Christmas dinner? I'm like, no, it's Christmas dinner. We eat at home. I'm gonna make a turkey, and he'll be like, there's only 3 of us. I'm like, I don't care. I'll make a small turkey then. But I love the traditions of it. Like my parents stopped sending Christmas cards when I was in uni, and I was like, what do you mean you guys didn't order Christmas cards? They're like, well, you're like 19, 20.
Christmas cards.
Yeah.
And it's like,
no, we're still the family. We still send Christmas cards. So I've been the one doing it for the last 10 years.
The Christmas cards in
in
back of the trees when I was younger. When we get those Christmas cards, like, which brings me back to like, back in the day, you always send postcards wherever you travel. To all your friends and family. I still have that. Yeah.
And I did this time too when I was my latest trip to Switzerland, which I don't travel that much anymore internationally, but when I went to Switzerland, every city we went to, I sent a postcard to like Mila, to Mika, to my mom. I actually sent one back for the baby that's in my belly, and Mika was like, you wrote a postcard for
why not
a child who hasn't been born yet? And I was like, well, he's gonna be born, and then I'm gonna tell him about how we went to Switzerland and he climbed a mountain with his mom when he was like 4 months
and then he's gonna have the postcard to remember that. Exactly,
because he didn't see what happened. He probably felt it. He's probably like, what is with this elevation change, Mom? What's going on?
Right, he was trekking with you. There was 2 of you.
Exactly, there were 2 of us, going up those mountains. So, but yeah, I love sending postcards. I mean, I'm still very analog in a lot of ways.
Well, I mean, now you kind of reset that in my head, because I forgot about like the feel goods and feel vibes of like receiving those Christmas cards. I used to do that all the time. I used to go through days of just writing physical Christmas cards and sending them out, and this means a lot. So I lost track. Oh, I was going to talk about Thanksgiving. We were talking about how things can be a bit gimmicky, and it's like, I think the reason why we're having this conversation, and the reason I wanted to have this conversation, is it's just to share out there. It's fine to have like the gimmicky and like the props and the feel good, but remember to know the heart of it.
Right.
And I remember certain years. You want to come join us? You want to come join us?
Have you been drawing all over yourself?
She has like a Joker right here.
A ball? Well, can you come get the fish, please? Your fish is there. You can see.
Hi, Mila.
All
oh
over
my
yourself?
gosh.
What is this?
Look at her hands.
You're getting shy. Okay. Hold on. Go ahead.
We got a little visit.
Ma'am, I'm done with my food. Can you please take this back? Compliments to the chef.
Thank you
very
much. The burger as well. The burger was really good.
Delicious. Thank you.
We're gonna make a turkey together. Okay.
Thank you. Go put it away. Go put it away.
See, we didn't even have to go out. We have catering right here. She went back to her kitchen, by the way. So
what I'm
She,
food.
she has her whole setup.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, going back, there's certain
Mhm.
years where, you know, I join you for like Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving and stuff.
And we don't even do like okay, we're going to do this is how we're gonna dress up.
No, there's no theme.
There's no theme. It's just good food,
Yeah.
just good company.
Or the only theme I think I've ever had for Thanksgiving is like come in your pajamas so you're comfortable and you can eat as much as you want without feeling bad.
So yeah, that's sort of what we want to share. It's like, you know, spread the love. It's all about the love, about the heart during the holidays. And try to stick to that and add all the other flair to it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Right, Mila?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Create fun traditions, meaningful things. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I can't wait to do with her is when she gets a little bit older and starts to understand more is every year before Christmas have her gather like all her old toys that she doesn't play with and stuff anymore so that we can go donate them to like an orphanage and stuff. Um because I did that with my parents when I was younger and that always had like a really big impact on me and that was something I ended up looking forward to every year for the holidays was like giving back. So I can't wait to do stuff like that with you.
I don't think you realize that too about holidays in general, where it's like, um, it's a lot about, it's about the heart. So it's a lot about you do receive, but you give as well.
Yeah.
I remember like earlier, like in the years that I was in Thailand, and like, you know, Christmas was not as big in terms of like how it is today. I would have like, you know, Christmas gatherings, parties, where I would cook. Not as good of a cook as you, but I would, you know, I would do my turkeys and stuff, and then I would get presents. But I think like some of my friends would be confused. It's like, why am I getting 2 or 3 presents? I'm like, well, I want to give you two, 3 presents. Like,
Yeah.
don't we all each get one? So it's kind of there's no set, you don't need to set anything.
Yeah.
You just do it from the heart, whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
So it's time for our nap.
Yeah.
We need to go nap now.
Time. Is it nap time? No.
No.
You don't want a nap? You want a nap? I want a nap.
So that's gonna be the spin-off vlog, by the way. Okay, so where can people follow you?
Well,
and
you
Mila?
can follow us on YouTube. We relaunched our YouTube channel, so it's Taya Starling. And yes, and I also have my Instagram, and Mika has his Instagram. Huh, Miss Mila.
Which I'm gonna put all down here, so you don't have to worry about that.
But yeah, our vlog, we just relaunched like 2 months ago. So it's just been like a little collection of all our little adventures and things that we're up to. So yeah, please join, follow along.
All right, guys. So it's coming to the end of the year. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye-bye. Yeah.